How y'all doing? This is Coast Center Coast Video, back with some more LA Noire. Alright, let's check and see if the deities of YouTube are ready for us. Alright, looks like we're on air. Eli and Ella, please. Hello, how are you? Hope you're well today. Go ahead and get started with this game. Try to remember where, what happened? Where are we?
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Captain, we were on our way to interview
I
Eli
think
Rooney.
we had to start
Yes,
or
folks,
finish
I know.
up this. Oh, we didn't finish this mission.
This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. Our family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job.
Hello,
A
Jenny.
parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
What kind of job, Eli?
Working fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyards. I'm pretty good with my hands.
Yeah.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Mrs. Muller was strangled with a triple braid. Give me something, Eli.
I like braid, but I didn't rope that woman. You're not hanging this one on me, partner.
Dang it.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so.
I'm going to get yelled at
Ain't do
again.
nothing like that.
Come on, Eli. How else are you going to pay for yourself?
I got me a pension from the First War. It ain't much, but it does pay some.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man.
0
I think
out
you
of
try to pass
3.
off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case. But my consolation
I did
is that
worse
I don't
this
think
time.
you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the hat squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
You're full of shit, Hugo. You want us to feel sorry for you? We feel sorry for your wife. The blood came from the wound in your wife's head.
Why would I lie? You can check at the workshop. You don't want to catch the real guy. You just want to blame me.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some
thank
in the
you.
Army.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her
Struggling with
car.
this one again.
I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
It's
You
okay.
can think
We'll
whatever
get
you want.
past it.
But that rope has nothing to do with me. My wife is the victim here. But so am I. What am I going to do without her? And you. You heartless bastard.
Dang it. I'm getting a lot of X's. It's going to be triple X.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
We're going to start playing Red
Where do
Dead
you
again
keep your
tomorrow
work
night.
clothes?
Flip these two over each night.
I keep them at work in my locker.
I want to finish this one.
It was you, Hugo. I'm offering you a chance to come clean on this.
This game is
For
awesome.
the last time, I did not kill my wife.
Triple X.
Your wife
Ugh.
was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
That's it. Let's do it. Let's accuse him.
You're lying, Hugo.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof. I want an attorney. I'm not answering any more questions unless I get an attorney.
We're letting you go for now, Muller. Go home and see your daughter. And work on your story. It's got more holes than a batting cage.
Oh, yeah, we're in trouble.
That's the guy. Detective. That's him. That's the guy who parked the car. I'm sure of it. Hey,
Oh,
he's getting
I forgot.
away.
That's not true. I can't
He
go to
ran.
jail.
Shoot him. Shoot him. A little high-speed pursuit. Whoa.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Shoot
Hit
his
it.
tire.
Clean this asshole off the road.
Shoot his tire.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, my God.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Uh-oh. Oh, don't get away. All right, we got him now. Oh,
Keep it on the road, goddammit.
yeah, I know. He's gonna get away. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Where's he at?
It ends here, Hugo. Once we get the janitor's statement, you'll be staring down a murder charge.
Get him, Cole Phelps.
Put
your hands in the air!
Oh. All right. Hold the applause while I get yelled at, please. Because it's coming. I really thought I'd do better the second time.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Ah, sir. Had to blame Cole Phelps for all this. All right. We should be moving on. Oh, we gotta go back to the war.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant! Phelps!
We've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
See
that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the U.S. of A. and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Huh. Cole Phelps. Multi-dimensional. Silk stocking murderer. Okay. Sounds like a choking good story.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finnbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near
Finnbar.
City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Come on, Finnbar. Let's go.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun. 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identify.
Let's go. Let's go find the man with the gun real quick. Take my mind off of getting yelled at.
Take the next right.
Jesus, Phelps! Turn left at this one here.
Oh.
Hey, come on!
That is the...
I think the power's gone to your head, Phelps.
That is the... Hey, howdy, Ava. That is the hardest that we've hit somebody yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just having a crashing good time.
Straight ahead.
Trying to get to a man with a gun. Uh-oh.
KGPL to any Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identify.
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
11K. Citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th streets. Suspect described as Hispanic.
Woo. All right, here we are.
Please, you've got to call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Whoa.
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
Whoa. Oh my. Well, we're in pursuit again. Oh. Uh-oh. Dang it. Ah. Ugh. This was supposed to restore my confidence in my ability to be a good police officer.
KGPL to any Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identify.
Okay, here we go. Try this one more time.
Please, you've got to call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble.
Oh, I have to look
He
at
got
those.
hit and
I have to
hightailed
look
it
at
through the
those
parking
games.
lot. Get going.
House Slipper may be a good one.
I survived the war for this.
Whoa. Where does that guy go after the police block him? Not off that cliff.
KGPL to any Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identify.
Please, you've got to call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
And that looks like a fast car, too.
You gotta get me closer.
All right. Oh, shoot.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
You want me to paint the fucking sidewalk? You fucking asked for it. What the hell?
What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him.
Oh, we got another one.
I'll hold up here, Phelps.
Of course you will, Finnbar. Oh, shoot.
You goddamn blind.
Yeah, messed up Phelps' suit. Like, took a couple times, but we got him.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down. Code 4.
Up ahead, you make a right. Go right through here. You're taking the next left. I get the point. Attaboy, up there you go right now. You're going straight, here.
All units, officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. A 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Okay, at the next corner, go right. Cole, come on! I need you to take a left at the next corner. Through this intersection. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. You don't need to turn here.
All units, officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America.
Well, this game is glitchy sometimes.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, ate
6.
the guards, and went straight downstairs.
With
Christ
Tommy
knows who they're
guns.
working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
Oh my goodness.
Picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Finnbar.
Your move, mister. Come get it. Son of a bitch is living.
I'll cover you.
I got you now, motherfucker.
Boy.
You can keep that. Your move, mister. Come
Give me some cover.
there! Light him up!
There we go. Okay.
Phelp, you're covered.
Oh boy. Yeah, there we go.
Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
Oh, quit. What you got? Shotgun?
You're fucking toast.
Bottom floor. Come on, make a push for the building.
Oh, shoot.
Stay down.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here. Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Oh, we're gonna need luck. Yeah. Thank you. I think it's gonna be messy.
Wrong floor, please.
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Cole, what's taking so long?
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna find you.
Oh, man.
Give it up, chump. I know you're there. There!
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale.
Oh, what the hell?
That's it. That's
Oh.
all of them.
Woo.
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance 11K. All units code 4 on the 211 at Bank of America.
We haven't even started our case for tonight.
Okay, at the next corner, go right. Okay, so go left at the next one. And keep on going. Through this intersection. You don't need to turn here.
Any central unit, car 16 out reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Attaboy, up there you go right now.
Yeah.
It's left at the next intersection. So wait for the next turning and go right. Take the next left.
Yes, sir.
Head right. Straight on. Almost there now.
What happened? Why didn't we make it there? Oh, always look for the police cars. So busy trying to
Detectives,
drive.
they're ready to start
properly.
the show. I'll take you through.
Oh boy. No shoes.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Kiss the blood, BD.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Oh, we already been down that. Quit. Ugh. All right.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid.
Ugh.
I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia.
Oh yeah, we
has
just have to
medical
get across town. That's all.
4 women,
Red
all
lights.
murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Slow you down.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Oh, hold on.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Is that a stocking? Is this a stocking that murdered her? Is this bag, is that the coroner's bag? Yeah. Whoa, a lot of blood.
May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh, same as the library card.
My partner down here. A lot of blood.
On it goes. Advice?
Take a look around and see what you can find.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
What is that? A locker key? Oh yeah, man.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Any ideas?
Keep looking, Phelps. We get enough and we can start retracing the killer's steps.
Alrighty. I don't think we found everything yet.
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
253. Man, they don't have very much evidence tagged here, but there's a lot of evidence.
Where are you taking us?
There we go. There's some gun climbing up there fast.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her. The trail points up. Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance? Son of a bitch wants her identified.
Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Well, well, well. We know our victim.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Don't turn here.
All units are frequency 2 standby.
Take the next right.
sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's
Like
room is
that.
upstairs.
Very quick.
Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
I have no idea where she pointed. I gotta follow Finnbar.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
All right, we finally got a letter. Whoa. Further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I'm
Okay,
writing
we have an address.
to inform you what has been served with the what does it say? Petition to Superior Court of California. Is that a divorce? All right, we can go find her husband after we search the joint.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence. The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Whoa.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Nope, car is not evidence. Was that thing taken from this playground? All right. Whoa. Good jump, bud. Let's go talk to this lady again.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every
what
wife
divorce?
to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Check mark.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti, you must have some idea.
Maybe a movie? Maybe church. She was a very religious girl.
Huh.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
The back window was broken.
It's happened a number of times. The man out back uses his lawnmower, and I'm afraid it picks up stones. He's always paid for the damage.
Is this lady lying?
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
We didn't find any jewelry upstairs. You haven't pocketed any evidence, have you?
That's outrageous. Are you accusing me of theft?
We're
Well,
hunting
I
a
can't-
killer, madam.
I
I
can't
would have
win.
expected a little more cooperation.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.
I am just not good at questioning these people.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. But no big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience. Take the next left.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
We're making a right at the next intersection.
Go right, just now.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
What the heck? And we finally got there. How do we know where this guy lives? .330 North Hill Street. Let's just try apartment 330.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
304. Oh, son.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Whoa. Oh. I gotta remember how to fight.
Stay
I
back.
don't want no trouble, see?
This is going to end in tears.
I got nothing.
Oh, Phelps. Fight. Phelps. Fight. Fight. Oh. Come on, Phelps. Oh, jeez. Smack him. Smack him. Oh. Finishing move. Finish him. Ooh.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there.
Where is our... Oh.
Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finnbar.
Finnbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place a going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finnbar.
Yeah. Okay, Finnbar.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
El Dorado bar.
The El Dorado.
Oh, yeah. Now we're getting somewhere.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Whoa.
This will take some explaining.
That is mighty curious.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
What the heck is this? 2 drunk chickens? Oh.
No good. There's nobody here.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks. Help me out.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars, too. We should check it out.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Okay, I just stole this car, but it's fast.
Take a right. Okay, so go left at the next one.
All right. We're at the El Dorado bar. We'll be talking to
What
some
can I
hired
get you?
help.
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Huh.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Check mark. Woo.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Ooh, 2 check marks.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
He drove me up to Mulholland and we did some...
All right. No police phones around here. Man, what the heck? Well, that's a pretty car. Just picked. Oh, that's where the husband got his wine.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps.
Or...
maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Maybe we could, bust him? Well, we can't jump up there. What do we want to do? So was there more stuff at that bar? Oh, we need to talk to the temp guy. Never gets old. I thought we were going to the El Dorado. Okay.
I think he's a bit of a ganguero. What?
My eggs were runny. You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pick Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does.
How
The
ironic
Mexicans
is
love
that?
a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Just picked Fruit Market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night. I'm stumped. Ideas?
There should be a game well or a phone somewhere.
Well, there is a game well up here. Thank goodness. There we go.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thank you.
Yeah, what is a game well? A game well was a 1940s phone on the corners that the police would use to contact dispatch. Gotta love this game. You learn all kinds of stuff.
See him?
I'll be darned if we knew what the game well was the first time, though. That was crazy.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
And now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? The fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
We're going to Central.
You don't need to turn here.
Aye, Captain. Whoa, that was close. Oh, hold it. Oh, that's not the... I thought that was the car lot. Always pick up a hot rod there.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Downstairs? Show me where to go, Finnbar.
Down my sap.
Orange juice for hours. Well, it does say concentrate in the cartons.
Yeah, you learn a lot from these old
Boys.
games.
Come on in. Phelps. Have you met Finnbar Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Have changed.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Mind, you would not give a square deal. BDTEX. Huh. Okay. Heap upon thy soul.
Upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou, and thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time. That's enough to make you kind of want to quit playing this game.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think
That's
it's
crazy.
original?
Not unless he's a genius.
Exactly.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
Finnbar, don't stretch.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Mouthpiece first strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
What time did she leave?
Maybe 1 o'clock.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
You didn't want anyone else to have her. You didn't like the idea of other men fucking your wife, them slipping it to her, the idea that she might like it.
Vete tomar por culo! Easy there, Angel boy. Ease it back a notch.
How did we get that? Do we have to accuse him?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
All right, here we go.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
You're lying through your teeth. You killed her and your brother's in on it.
You don't know what you're saying. Why would I do that? Hippolito's my brother. But he would never lie for me about killing Antonia. He knows he'd go to hell for that.
Keep it to yourself, kid. Let it eat away at you like poison. You're going back into a cell. We'll be waiting when you're ready to spill your guts.
Are you taking my wife's murder seriously?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I'm at a loss.
So, the fruit market was the last stop-off Antonia made. Let's go.
Go right through here.
Straight through the next intersection.
Okay.
Up ahead, you make a right.
How we miss it? Park between the lines.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
She looked like she was having a good night to you?
Hard to tell. Might have just been the booze that was making her seem maudlin.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Something bad happened to her, Clem. And so far, we have her husband as a suspect, and you. Give us something that will make us go away.
Me? You think it was me? Do I look like a violent man?
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Well, I don't know. It's a big store. Oh, jeez. Oh. Almost slipped on a banana peel.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Alright. Should have kicked that door in the first time.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Clues. Two, 5, 3. Close. Oh. Oh, quit. Oh, come on. Up. 2, 2, 5, oh, a lot of religious stuff. Praying hands. Magdalene of Mary. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Got a runner. I knew it. Oh, that's it. Get in the truck, son. We got a hot rod. Oh, we do not have a hot rod.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Luckily, I cut through there earlier.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Oh, shoot.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Shoot him,
Hit
Finnbar.
it. Clean this asshole off the road. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
We pitted him. All right, Clem.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Need help, Clem.
Now, lads, what am I to do with you? I give you a perfectly good murder. A case any homicide man would be happy with. An affront to our way of life and our Californian dream, and a chance to deliver some retribution. Are you not believers, lads? Homicide men are the right hand of God.
Is he
You
yelling?
need to back out of here slowly and take a long, hard look at yourselves and your methods. Ask yourself what you are prepared to do to put these creatures behind bars. It's the streets for the two of you until I can find some forgiveness for the foppish behavior you've been exhibiting.
Wow. Let's see what caused all that jibber jabber. We only got 4 out of 12 questions correct. A lot of damage. Yeah, so it says Angel may have been innocent, but he was far from forthcoming on the state of his marriage. Alright, we're going to end here. Thank you all for joining me. Cling Kadibble Hopper. And we will see you next time. So tomorrow night we're going to bring back Red Dead RDR 2 and start it over. Try a little bit harder on dinosaur bones and legendary animals and stuff of that nature. I don't like the last part of the story. It's too dark. So we're going to see if we can finish up all the other stuff. So see you then. Thank y'all. Bye.